Alright everyone, welcome back to Madrid Pulse, the only channel where Real Madrid news hits harder than a Vinicius step over and lasts longer than our recent winless streaks. Buckle up, because today, oh boy, today the club gave us enough drama to make Netflix jealous. So, let's start with the match. Real Madrid, the mighty giants of Europe, traveled to face Girona and somehow decided to gift them a 1-1 draw. Again, yes, another draw. That's 3 in a row. At this point, Madrid fans are starting to forget what winning feels like. We're emotionally reconnecting with the meaning of the struggle. The match itself? Pure domination in possession. Madrid had the ball so much that Girona players were starting to look like spectators who accidentally wandered onto the pitch. But possession doesn't score goals, something Real Madrid apparently needed Google Maps to remember today. Girona parked the bus, the train, the airplane, and the Titanic. Nothing was getting through. And because we can't have a Real Madrid match without some classic controversy, the club is once again blaming the referees. Yes, the curse has returned. After the match, people around the club basically shouted corruption, like it was an Uno reverse card. Poor refs. They can't even breathe without being blamed these days. Let's talk about Xabi Alonso. The handsome brainiac on the bench is under pressure. Big pressure. Like student who didn't study for the exam, but still shows up with confidence pressure. Even so, the club isn't planning to fire him yet, which in football language means, we won't fire you today, but tomorrow depends on how many coffees Florentino drinks. But don't worry, Xabi isn't the only one in the spotlight. The transfer market is doing its usual magic, meaning rumors everywhere and solutions nowhere. Real Madrid has apparently abandoned the idea of signing Liverpool defender Ibrahima Konate. Why? Nobody knows. Maybe the club suddenly realized defenders are supposed to defend, and that felt too risky. So what happens now? Well, the club still wants reinforcements, but nothing is concrete. It's like that friend who keeps saying, I'm on my way, but hasn't even left the house yet. And December's schedule? Oh yes, it's packed. Matches left and right. It's basically a football advent calendar, but instead of chocolate, you get stress, injuries, and questionable refereeing decisions. Merry Christmas, Madridistas. What matters most is that the atmosphere around the club is tense. Very tense. And unless the team reacts quickly, this winless run could turn into a full-on crisis episode, the kind Amazon would love to make a documentary about. But hey, this is Real Madrid. One good match, one Mbappe rocket, or one Vinicius dribble that breaks physics, and overnight the whole world will say, Real Madrid is back. So don't worry too much, Madridistas. The storm is loud, but the sun is always hiding behind it. Even if right now it feels like someone stole the sun and sold it to Barcelona. And that's it for today's episode of Madrid Pulse. If you enjoyed this roller coaster of referees, anxiety, and tactical confusion, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see you in the next video, hopefully talking about a win, hopefully.